Hey, welcome to my podcast, Cold Narratives. I'm your host, Iceberg Green. About to let y'all hear some of these cold narratives. Check it out. Hey, what's up with it, y'all? Iceberg Green. I just want to give y'all my introduction. The reparations, it's real. California legislative passed a lot of laws. They need to go to the Senate, and for California, reparation, for those that don't know.
Welcome, members of the task force and members of the public, to our 11th public hearing and our third in-person public hearing at the historic Oakland City Hall. My name is Camila Moore, and I'm the chairperson of the First in the Nation California Reparations Task Force to study and develop reparations proposals for African Americans, with a special consideration for African Americans who are descendants of persons enslaved in the United States.
If you go back in history, you understand that we took a really big part in building this country. And what they're trying to do is erase history. So in schools, they try to take that part out. But you can't talk about American history without talking about Black people and our struggle and what it took for us to still be here. We didn't flee our country. We stayed here and fought for all our rights. Everything we got, we fought for. Whether it was the right to vote, to go to school, even to breathe, it was real. We couldn't do a lot of things, we had to fight for those things. So people don't understand what we mean when we say reparations. It's not just because of we're asking for money, or it's not this is about what we're owed, for a debt, like they did for every other religion or a society that, America had a debt to. And they have one for Black people, y'all. So pay attention, y'all, and support this, Turn your attention to this, man. For all the Black people out there in California and everywhere else, man, they starting this and it's real. So stay focused on that, y'all. And I'll give you more details, and I have video with, a lot more content. I just want to wake y'all game up and let y'all know what's coming from Iceberg and these cold narratives, man, because they're going to try to send your attention to other things like what's going on in media, these shows, these cases of, all that stuff is just trying to deter you from the fact that we have something coming our way. But if we stay focused on the wrong things and don't come together as a people and fight for this cause, I understand we got other stuff we dealing with in the community. I understand that, but this is a cause we all need to stand together and fight for. I know a lot of people say stuff like, my family didn't own slaves, or we came in. No, it's not that. It's the government. It's the government that created the Constitution. That's what the laws and the things we have to fight for within the Constitution to exist and have the things we do have now. Okay, so don't throw that in there. That's weasel words, so don't fall for that one, y'all. And I hear a lot of people talking about what they gonna do with their money when they get it. That's actually their right. It was owed to them and they have a right to do that. But there's a lot of successful people already doing their thing. So imagine what they would have if they got more money to build on top of that. Is generational wealth, y'all. So stop looking at the wrong thing of what people gonna do wrong with their money. Start thinking about what people gonna do right with their money. Especially us as Black people, foundational Black Americans. That's what it's about. We were built on the foundation of America, which we are Black people, that were pretty much put here, and we had to survive, y'all, and make a way for our own people. And like other religions and everything else, they made a way for their people, and they're getting rewarded for that. We need to make a way for our people. Well, actually, we have, but it's now it's time to get rewarded. So, like Martin Luther King said, when we come to the government, we coming for our check. I'm serious, y'all. So stay tuned, man, and stay, on the internet with all the people like Tariq Nasheed. Shout out Professor Black True, Lisa Cabrera, Philip Scott. He's a person of interest you should check out. And there's a lot of other people I can't think of their names right now, but it's a lot of people I follow on social media, and I'm gonna leave some posts so y'all can check them out. If you like them, but their narratives are toward Black people and helping Black people. Whatever you may think about these people, just know that they trying to push for a check for you. Woo, that's some cold shit.
Everyone has a part to play in Black empowerment. The enemy is a lot of things, but one thing the enemy is not is overly emotional when it comes to their fellow white supremacists.
I want to thank you all for tuning in. I want to say God bless everyone going through the struggle, and watch out for them cold narratives that the government be trying to push on us, y'all. And to all my Black people I would be nothing without y'all.
They be thinking
Thank
about
you
the
all.
wrong shit. Tell the president, he be thinking about the wrong shit. Tell the politicians, they be thinking about the wrong shit. I told my PO, she be thinking